Hello, Max here, and with pre-order open beta mere hours away, I need something to do to contain my excitement. We're going to go over game mechanics, so with the hero guides, the hero control options video, and these next couple, you should have everything you need to know to dominate, destroy, and humiliate all the fresh-faced new players who have come to Overwatch looking for a good time. We're going to break this down into two videos, map mechanics and hero mechanics, and we're going to kick things off with map mechanics because I like alliteration. We're going to start with an in-depth look at the different game modes and how they work. There are 3.5 or 4 different maps depending on how you feel about them. First up we have Assault. One team attacks and one team defends. There are 2 objectives to capture, and Objective A must be captured before Objective B is available. Once Objective B is captured, the attacking team wins. At the start of the map there is 5 minutes on the clock, and when the timer runs to 0, the defending team wins. To capture an objective, the attacking team must have at least one hero on the objective without any defending heroes present. The more attacking heroes on the objective, the faster it will be captured, but it only takes one defending player to stop the capture progressing no matter how many attackers are present. As long as both teams have at least one player on the objective, the capture bar will not increase or decrease. You can see how many attackers are on the objective by the number at the top of the screen. If both attackers and defenders are on the objective, the word contested will be displayed next to the number of attackers. The capture progress bar can be seen at the top of the screen at all times. It is split into 3 sections. Once a third has been taken, the capture progress bar cannot drop below this point even if there are no attackers on the objective. If the attacking team successfully captures Objective A, the attacking team will be given a new spawn room next to Objective A, and 5 minutes is added to the overall game time. The attacking team must now capture Objective B to win the game. Next we're going to break down Escort Maps. Once again, one team attacks and one team defends. The objective is to push the payload from the start of the map to the finish, and there are multiple checkpoints along the way. The payload's progress and checkpoints can be seen at the top of the screen at all times. To push the payload, the attacking team must have at least one hero within a couple of meters of the payload. The more attackers present, the faster the payload moves, but this speed is capped at 3 heroes. You can see how many attackers are pushing the payload on the progress bar at the top of the screen, and similar to Assault Maps, if a defender is within a couple of meters of the payload, the word contested is displayed and the payload will not move. If there are no attackers near the payload, it will slowly roll back to the most recent checkpoint. Defenders cannot influence the speed of the payload here. It will roll back whether the defenders are on the payload or not. At the start of the map there is 5 minutes on the clock. When the attacking team reach a checkpoint, 2 minutes is added to the overall time and the spawn rooms for both teams will change. The only exception to this is Watchpoint Gibraltar's first checkpoint. It does add 2 minutes, but the spawn rooms for both teams will remain the same until the next checkpoint is reached. If the attacking team can reach the final checkpoint before the time runs out, they will win, and if at any point the time does run out, the defending team will win. Next we have Assault Escort Maps. These are a combination of the 2 types already discussed. The game once again starts with 5 minutes on the clock and the attacking team have an objective to capture. This functions exactly the same as any Objective A on any assault map, but if the attacking team successfully capture it, 3 minutes is added onto the clock, the spawn rooms will change for both teams and the attacking team now have to push a payload. The payload has the same mechanics as any escort map, with each checkpoint changing spawn rooms and adding 2 minutes onto the overall time. Once the final checkpoint is reached, the attacking team wins, or if the time runs out at any time, the defending team wins. Finally, we have Control Maps, or King of the Hill. These are the only symmetrical maps in Overwatch, where both teams are considered to be attacking. Each game consists of 3 different rounds that in quick play is a best of 3 and competitive is a best of 5. So if a competitive game goes the distance, 2 maps will be played twice. To win a round, the team must hold the capture point in the middle of the map to charge their progress bar, and once it reaches 100%, that team will win the round. There is no clock in this game mode. The only way for the round to end is for one team to hold the capture point until it reaches 100%. At the start of each round, the capture point is neutral and locked for 30 seconds, meaning neither team can capture it. Once it unlocks, it functions in a very similar way to an assault map objective, except both teams can now capture it and the capture bar is not split into 3 sections. The progress is displayed at the top of the screen. Whichever team manages to capture it first is now considered the defending team, and their win progress at the top of the screen begins to fill. The other team are now the attacking team and must take the point for themselves to stop the enemy's win progress increasing. Contesting the point is not enough. The win progress will continue to increase until the point is flipped. Once one team reaches 100%, the round is won. Next we're going to look at overtime and how it works on each game mode. For those of you that are not aware, overtime is a mechanic that allows the attacking team to extend the map beyond what should be the defending team winning. It's very simple to do, put an attacking hero on the objective. So for an assault map, this means putting a hero on the current objective, on an escort map, be in range of the payload, and on a control map, put a body on the control point when the team holding the point are on 99%. This will put 6 extra seconds on the clock, but those 6 seconds will not begin counting down until once again there are no attacking heroes on the objective. But if an attacking hero gets back to it, the 6 seconds will refresh. Currently it seems to be 6 seconds on any map type, but there is a form of diminishing returns. I don't know the exact numbers here, but the longer overtime continues, the shorter the time on the clock. This will stop cheesy overtime abuse tactics from heroes like Tracer, who could keep the game going forever. However, she can still extend a game for a long time if not taken out. Lastly, on map mechanics, health packs. There are only 2 kinds of health packs in Overwatch, large and small. The large ones will restore 250 hit points and have a 15-second respawn time, and the small ones will restore 75 hit points and have a 10-second respawn time. Thanks for watching, and as always, if this was useful, please let me know by clicking the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for lots of future Overwatch gameplay, guides and discussion videos. Take it easy, and I'll see you soon.